Hello everyone, welcome to the video. In this video, we've gathered the unfortunate moments our animal friends in nature have experienced due to electric shocks. Let's take a closer look at these unfortunate incidents together. Let's get started. Here, you can see our pig friends approaching the wires, but there's something they don't know. These wires carry an electric current. Learning this comes at a bit of a cost for them. At first, one pig gets shocked, and then 3 pigs get shocked at the same time. Our sweet bear friend must be hungry, as it seems to be searching for food near a house. However, it appears unaware of the danger ahead. While trying to fill its belly, this poor animal gets an electric shock, but fortunately, it escapes with only a scare. This sweet pig, unaware of what's about to happen, is peacefully munching on the grass. However, when its body touches the wire filled with electric current, it finds itself caught in an unfortunate situation. These mischievous monkeys seem very curious. They come into contact with an electrified part, but that doesn't seem to teach them a lesson. Another curious monkey comes back to touch the part again. Fortunately, they get through this situation unharmed. This furry friend realizes the situation as soon as its leg touches an electrified wire and immediately runs away in fear. This bird and squirrel quickly run away after approaching the nest. There must be an electric current inside the nest. This innocent dog you see tries to get past the obstacles, but retreats after getting an electric shock. Thankfully, it escapes this situation unharmed. Standing unknowingly in the middle of an electric current, this bird is in a very dangerous spot, and unfortunately, cannot escape what's about to happen. This goat is unfortunately standing in a dangerous spot, completely unaware of the electric current running through the wires. This loyal animal friend, known for its faithfulness, is standing in an area surrounded by wires, completely unaware that the wires carry an electric current. It only becomes aware of the danger when it comes into contact with the wires. This dog seems to be very angry as it barks toward the other side of the fence, unaware of what's about to happen as it gets closer to the wires. However, the electric shock doesn't stop its anger. This dog just wanted to drink some water, but it had no idea there was an electric current in the bucket. It learned this the moment it approached the water. This deer, living in the wild, seems to have wandered into an area inhabited by humans. Unaware of what's about to happen, it touches a pole carrying an electric current. Thankfully, it escapes with only a scare. The innocent herd of cows, unaware of what's about to happen, approaches the wires. When they come into contact with the electric current, a collective panic spreads throughout the herd. Our sweet sheep, unaware that there is electricity in the wires, curiously watches the approaching camera. When it touches the wires, it immediately runs away in fear. Our monkey friend, overcome by curiosity, approaches the wires, unaware that there is an electric current running through them. Yes, people enclose areas with wires to prevent animals from escaping, and these wires carry an electric current. This situation is very sad. These curious monkeys don't seem to learn from each other. The first monkey touches the part, gets shocked, and runs away. However, the other monkey doesn't seem to have learned any lesson from this and approaches the part again. Fortunately, it escapes unharmed. Our playful friend is running back and forth under the wires, playing its own little game. However, there was something it didn't know. Fortunately, it realizes the situation without being too affected. One of the members of the wild, this friend was simply looking for a place to sleep, but unfortunately, it encounters a troubling situation. Compassionate people come together to work and help it get down from the electric line. It seems that our little friend got very scared after touching the electric pole. as the mother and father monkeys immediately rush to hug it. Such a sweet moment. Our mischievous and energetic friend is trying to have fun, but it seems to have picked a very dangerous spot for it. Unfortunately, this results in harm for our poor friend. The curious goat got so close to the electrified wires that the shock caused it to pull the metal post it was tied to out of the ground as it ran away. Fortunately, it seems to be in good condition. Our little furry friend was trying to have fun, unaware of the electric current running through the wires. Unfortunately, it learns about this danger the hard way. Our furry friend, unfortunately, gives in to its curiosity and gets too close to the wires. It seems that being curious has cost it a bit dearly. The little cow seems to be just starting to learn about life and nature. It's very curious and tries to explore its surroundings, but it gets too close to the wires and quickly runs away in fear. It seems that this friend has just woken up from hibernation, and it's clear that it's hungry, as it has wandered into a human area. The curious bear approaches a house in search of food, but encounters an unexpected situation, which seems to have frightened it quite a bit. It seems that this deer is a bit too curious about entering an area it shouldn't. The electric shock it encounters might have dampened its curiosity a little. In an area crowded with animals, the region is surrounded by electric fences, clearly intended to prevent the animals from escaping. This situation seems to have scared the animals quite a bit. The dog seems overly curious about the fish coming out of the water, and the fish looks a lot like an electric eel. It appears that the dog gets shocked and seems quite frightened by the situation. The small and sweet pigs look like a mischievous group of friends. As soon as one of them gets close to the wires, they panic and run backward in fear due to the electric shock. This baby monkey, staying close to its parents, touches the electrified wires and runs away in fear, quickly hugging its mother and father. These moments are incredibly sweet. This dog friend we see seems to be trying to escape from where it is, but it looks like the owner has electrified the fences, making it a barrier to its escape. Our sweet orange cat friend, unaware of the electric wires, moves forward and learns about the danger the hard way. It seems to have hurt itself a bit and is now running away in fear. Our cow friends have their area enclosed with fences to prevent them from leaving, and it seems that an electric current has been applied to these wires. Hopefully, this situation won't cause them too much harm. These images, captured by a night camera, show our mischievous rabbit friend. As soon as it encounters the electric current, you can see how it panics. This large elephant seems to be trying to cross to the other side of the road, but it's unaware of the wires that have been placed as a barrier and are electrified. When its long trunk touches the wires, it realizes the situation. This sheep is quite curious for its kind, and due to its curiosity, it gets too close to the wires. Unfortunately, this costs it a bit, but thankfully it escapes without major harm. The wild and large animal approaches the person who wants to feed it, but the electric current in the wires frightens it and causes it to run away. The question on everyone's mind is, did the person do this intentionally? In these images captured by the house's security cameras, the baby bear approaches the house. If only it could read, because the warning sign says there is an electric current. Thankfully, it escapes the situation unharmed. Campers who want to camp in the wild have enclosed their area with a fence and electrified the wires to protect themselves from the wildlife. It seems that the mechanism they've set up is working effectively. This cow, out grazing with its friend, seems quite curious, and that curiosity appears to have frightened it. Every group has those who are extra curious. The large pig seems to be in contact with the electric current in the water, and this situation seems to have affected it quite badly. It's a very unfortunate situation. The angry dog, reacting to the animals on the other side of the fence, seems to have gotten too close to the electrified wires. Frightened by the shock, the dog quickly runs away from the area. The sweet pigs are surrounded by fences to prevent them from escaping, and it seems that an electric current has been applied to these fences. While this approach may be effective in keeping the pigs in place, it raises ethical concerns about the well-being of the animals. Using electric fences to control animals can cause distress and potential harm, so it's important to balance effectiveness with humane treatment. It might be worth exploring alternative methods that are less stressful for the animals. What are your thoughts on this? For videos like this, stay tuned and feel free to leave your requests and suggestions in the comments.